Human rights campaigners have accused the Burmese authorities of presiding over ethnic cleansing attacks on minority Rohingya Muslims. New footage has emerged of Buddhist attacks on Muslim homes and shops, with victims being beaten and killed as police officers apparently failed to intervene. The news came as European foreign ministers lifted the last of the sanctions on Burma. Be warned, this report from our Asia correspondent John Sparks does contain some very distressing images.
It started with an argument about a gold hair clip in this jewellery shop. The row was followed by 4 days of mob violence and mass killings in central Burma. We see the jewellers and other Muslim-owned businesses being ransacked by Buddhist residents and monks. These pictures filmed by policemen, it's thought, in a town called Meti La. "No Kalars in Burma," shouts a man. Kalar, a slur used against the Muslim minority, and the mob seems intent on driving them out. Burmese police look on and do little. The violence escalates in the evening after reports that a monk was killed. Locals destroy a mosque, their anger fueled by the rapid growth of Buddhist nationalism in Burma. And on the side of the road, a man is left to die because he is a Muslim. But he's still moving. The man is still on fire. The next morning, on March 21st, a Muslim area called Mingala Seyon is attacked. And once again, the police fail to intervene. From a hilltop, we see a young man, presumably Muslim, attacked by men wielding sticks. He staggers, attempting to flee, but he is forced to the earth. Someone in white, armed with a machete, delivers what appears to be the fatal blow. The pictures that follow are too disturbing to show. A few minutes later, the police are seen escorting a group of Muslim women and children away from the village. Just a few of the 13,000 driven from their homes. At least 43 would lose their lives here. The violence in Meti La is shocking, but it's not an isolated event. In fact, it is further evidence of what appears to be an organized attempt to drive one religious group, the Muslims, from parts of Burma. And today, here in Thailand, the group Human Rights Watch joined a growing chorus of criticism, accusing the Burmese government of ethnic cleansing against another Muslim group called the Rohingya.
The Burmese government and security forces are responsible for attacks on Rohingya in which crimes against humanity were committed.
125,000 Rohingya were displaced after fighting with Buddhists last year, and the majority now live in squalid camps in Burma's Rakhine state. Human Rights Watch says the authorities organised and encouraged the attacks and now deny Rohingya sufficient humanitarian aid. But these concerns didn't trouble EU foreign ministers today. They've decided to permanently drop most sanctions against Burma, a reward for recent political reforms, although the Foreign Secretary said there was still work to do.
It's important to continue to work on improving human rights, on improving the humanitarian situation in Rakhine State in particular.
But human rights groups say the EU has made a terrible mistake.
That's going to be interpreted in the Burmese capital. Naypyidaw is an all-clear sign. You know, this is a green light. Everything's fine. You know, things are looking up. You know, business as usual.
A violent form of Buddhist nationalism is spreading in Burma, and the country's leaders seem reluctant to challenge it. But it represents a grave threat to the nation. Burma's transition from military regime to democracy is not assured.